things.
Hello, Explorers!
Hey, everybody!
Welcome to our show.
Hello.
And look who our special guests are today.
Yes!
And we are each representing ourselves.
Well, you can't barely see, but yes, we are.
Representing each other.
Yeah.
We're just so naughty today, aren't we?
And we're exploring.
There you go.
So thank you guys so much.
We got Nancy and Anthony here.
So we were talking to Nancy and Anthony, and I looked up and it was like 5:01. We're like, oh, okay, we better start the show. And then I'm writing stuff down.
It's already started.
I'm starting to write questions down and stuff like that for the show. And then I look up, and the countdown's at 0. I was like, oh my gosh.
And I wasn't even here. I thought you said something else. I was like, oh my God.
So, you guys, welcome to our show. I know everybody knows.
It's been a while since we've been
it
here.
has been a while. I know you guys have been on our show before. We've known each other for a couple of years
There's
now.
an echo.
There is. Oh.
Might be us a bit. Hang
No,
on,
it's
turn
us.
that down to see.
Okay, is that
it's
better
us.
now?
It's us. It's
Thank you for telling us.
Rookie Derek is at it again.
Oh, Nancy had an echo.
I think it might be our feedback.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I think it might.
Somebody
be
had an echo.
I have 2 mics going on, so I think it was us. So we've known you guys for a while, but for those who
Lopsided
don't
here.
know you,
Go ahead.
sorry. So,
The computer's like this. I feel like we're on a ship and we're like listing or something.
Well, we got the wind in the background here. We could actually amplify that up. And it
Oh,
would
there you
sound like
go.
so like we always say, we preempt the ship show because often we have a ship show, and we'll see how we go through this. But those who don't know you guys, Nancy, you started your channel on January 20th, 2016.
Just to let you know, I'm sorry. They're saying it when you talk, Nancy, that it's echoey, but only when you talk on your side, I guess.
Let's
Okay.
see.
On my side, got it. Wanda's given the hints.
I'm not sure what
We
that
might need to do we have to do earphones?
No, I don't think so.
We don't hear an echo, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't hear an echo either.
But if they hear an echo,
Yeah.
oh boy. It's only when Nancy talks. Or Sir Gary says, Nancy.
Oh my gosh. But we'll just
We'll power through it.
yeah.
I'm
So-
sorry, you guys.
No, you're fine.
good.
So you have 5,470, 5.47 thousand
Here, I'll see if I can
subscribers, which is
I don't
amazing.
even. That's crazy, isn't that? That
It's-
is amazing.
It's awesome, and you haven't been releasing videos that entire time. Do you remember when your first video?
Yes, our
Was?
first video got out in November. It was Thanksgiving of 2018.
That wasn't
Wow.
the turkey video?
That was the turkey video. The wild turkeys on the side of on the way to the haircut or something goofy. It was the dumbest video, but that's how I learned how to edit.
No, that's very good because our first video, because we weren't sure if if we even knew how to do anything, we went on an Amtrak to
To,
an ice cream shop.
And one scoop looked like a mountain of ice cream. I'm not
Yeah.
even kidding you. It was ridiculous.
And we learned, because we, like you, we use our phones. We learn you film like this, you don't film like this. So, but without those stepping stones, you don't really know, you don't learn. So,
oh yeah, is that that is a candle on Nancy's head.
I don't know what it is. I think it was supposed to be a hat.
It is a hat.
Like
It's a hat.
mini
top hat.
Oh, it is okay.
Candle, right?
It's a red
But
top hat.
it looks like it could be a candle. I don't
I'm
know.
not exactly sure what it is
I want
supposed to
to,
be.
but I'm not gonna.
It's something like it's a decoration.
I
I
switched out our microphone over here, so if somebody in the chat can just let us know if we're still echoing.
oh okay.
Were you going to say something?
I was listening to it before, and it just sounded like they were maybe in a hallway or something, kind of like an echo. But it might be better now.
Yeah, it was probably the different microphone that we were using.
So you guys have had 584,532 views. Almost 600,000 views that you guys have had, which
It's
is
crazy.
amazing.
Now you do the
What
math
are
and
you
see
guys
how many
doing
hours that
wasting your
is.
time watching me? I I know watching her. I do that all the time. That's my pastime. But
So how many watch hours is that? Do
I
the
have
math.
no idea. But you guys go live on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. our time.
And you were definitely inspirational. You really encouraged us with going live and made it. I remember talking to you about it. I think Derek specifically, I kind of talked to you and kind of was like, what is why do you guys do your lives? I kind of wanted to know more about it, and you really inspired me.
Oh, thank
I
you.
love going live. I like connecting with people in this platform.
Yeah, looking at our last year, because as you know, it's hard to get vlogs out, which we'll talk about a little bit later. We both have full-time jobs. All of us have full-time jobs, so YouTube is our second job. Looking back at this year, we did not put out a lot of actual videos. We did a lot of live, and live pretty much carried our channel for the whole year. And it was our stress relief from our other jobs. And it's a way to connect to the audience that you can't do in the vlogs. So we definitely love that aspect of it, which we agree.
yeah, some direct feedback, that's for sure.
And there's always an excitement. I think no matter how many times you do it, we've done this now for over a year that we've done regular live streams, but there's always an excitement, and I never know what this man's going to do.
They're
Yes.
saying in the chat that my head is smaller than hers, so
Uh-oh.
I'm making it bigger.
We never know what's going to happen on our show either. We have things planned, but it never goes the way it's supposed to.
And
No.
that's part of the fun of it.
Yeah.
I think that just makes things so exciting and fresh. You're
Yes.
real people. And if it turns into a ship show, that's part of the excitement of
Yeah.
it. It's not it's not a professional production. We're connecting with each other.
And we no longer worry about being perfect because we know we're not perfect. So
We're not.
it is what it
And
is.
that's part of this whole
Well,
platform is
Depends on the day, but typically not.
well, Gregory is practically perfect in every way.
Oh, hardly, but thank
not very
you. No.
Yes,
Oh,
I
that's
know.
right. That's Billy J.
that's right.
Who is in the chat? I wasn't
Yes.
going to say anything, but you went there, so.
Why don't we greet our people who we have in the chat?
Yeah.
And to begin that, let's go. We use this one a lot, but this one makes me laugh. So Jim, for More Sunshine, please take it away.
Chat Check, brought to you by More Sunshine, Please. Side effects may include fever, rash, and extreme flatulence.
Hold on, I need to fix the cord.
We can only hope.
This isn't charging.
Your phone isn't
No,
charging?
the computer wasn't charging and the battery was low.
Oh, thank you.
What? He actually missed one of them.
You're welcome.
There is one actual additional side effect.
Is it
Drooling.
charging?
Oh,
What is it?
Drooling.
Does that mean it's charging
no,
now?
that's
It's charging.
Okay. So, all right, sorry, we're having technical issues. We got Celia Sail 2022, Matthew and Lauren Vlogs, Cruising for Food, Innocents Abroad, Holly E, Sir Gary of the Beaches, Billy J Travels. We have, where are we at? Sorry. Captain Akron 27 is here, Najuma Brown. We have Nicole Rodenschisler. Did I say that right?
Can't see. I don't have my glasses.
Rodenschisler. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. The Traveling Gilbert's Just Dave. Always on the move. Beach Please is here. Excuse me, we got RobFuz.
Wait, did you say RobFuz?
I did.
Wait, we got to find the Rob. There we go. RobFuz, this is
was
for you.
Cruising Scene is here. Just Dave. If I'm missing someone,
Did you
I'm
say the
sorry.
Traveling Gilberts?
I did, but Traveling Gilberts again. Where are we at?
I think it's Roden Hissler. I could be wrong.
Yvonne Acosta is here. Pepper Tree Villas here. Don't worry, we didn't panic. Everything's okay.
I had to reach out to him for some help, Arnie, today. So thank you, Arnie.
Thank you, Jamie Wilhite, M. Stewart, Tiffany Peacock is here. Plump Travelers.
Hey.
Where are we at? Movie Mania Nick. Cheryl Rosinski. And I think we're all caught up. I've been looking at a screen all
You were
day, so I'm
wrong, I
like
think.
squinting.
They said
I have to do that. That's my thing.
What
he
happened?
repeats things all the time.
What happened?
Oh, I just said Najuma Brown.
He always repeats the names after I've said them.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. But welcome, everybody.
Yeah, I'm just looking real quick to see.
And we have some of that we got to try
yes.
before it gets. You could smell it in the house.
Yes, we.
It's very strong smelling.
We do like to have a dilly dilly on our show. We went for something different.
Very different.
Greg, I'm gonna. This is what it is, you guys. You might know.
I like the blue label. That's nice.
I was gonna put a picture of it, but of course I forgot to do that. So how would you pronounce that? I actually listened to how it is on YouTube. How do you pronounce it? How would you say it? It's German,
yeah.
yes. So it's not Klingon, so you have to make sure you don't go like.
Guan.
Kind of good.
Well, I am part German, but
Gluivine, I think is how they pronounce it.
That was nothing like I said.
I try to be nice to you.
Oh wow! There was no V in there. Where does the V come from?
Gluivine. Is that Anthony? Did I pronounce that right?
That's a W, not a V.
I know, but the W is like a V for them.
The W is pronounced
Why
like
is
a
it a
V.
W instead of a double V?
I don't know.
That's weird. Okay, so gluvine.
Oh gosh, I'm
And
trying
it's
to
not
move
vine,
this down.
it's green.
Yeah, Vine. It might be Vine.
Is it gluvine?
Gluivine.
Blue.
Wanda
Glue
says glue vine,
not
glue
glue.
vine,
Huh.
glue vine.
Apparently, I should have listened to that right before I went live.
Well, we
but
tried.
it's served warm. It's German mulled wine. I can't even see that.
Malt vine.
Mulled.
The index cards are not even working right now. They're obsolete. This show.
We have them, but obviously I didn't put.
He was writing on them like when we were supposed to be on the show, basically. So go ahead and.
Did you say hi to Tiffany Peacock?
I did.
Welcome. All right.
Go ahead and try
All right.
to pour without spilling
So,
it all
I
over the
know.
carpet, please.
I didn't have a
Because
good-
there's no lip to actually pour it nicely, so like you gotta really.
Oh, I'm dripping.
I knew you were gonna do that. At least it's not on the floor. You gotta be one with it, and you gotta tilt the cup and then be like that.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
put the cup closer. And you're doing it again. Now you're just making a waterfall.
Yeah, but it's dripping to my cup down below.
Oh, geez, so you get extra and I don't. Thanks a lot.
No, that's you.
Oh, I need a napkin because this is dripping all over the place now.
So we've never had this. This has like
Apparently
orange
we got
in
the
it.
drips from our cup here.
It's red wine. I would tilt it, but if I did that, it would probably I'd tilt it on the computer.
God.
It's got like
doesn't
spices in it. It's
smell
got orange in it.
It's in our Hallmark Channel watching cup. Dilly dilly. God help us.
Dilly dilly. We're gonna have we've been wanting to try this. It's Fireball and eggnog. So
Oh, yes.
I got my
That
booty
sounds-
that I'm allowed to drink from. So we're gonna try this. See if I can.
That's a much cleaner shoey than the actual shoe.
There,
It is.
yeah.
It's the only one that's
It's
allowed.
the one that's approved by who knows what. You guys don't know. I have done a shoey or two in my time. I think most of it came knows.
The taste isn't bad, but the smell of it, when you smell it from your cup, it does not smell good.
It smells like stinky feet.
But when it's smelling through the
You're not
house,
supposed to- that's one of those you're not supposed to smell. Mulled wine.
Yeah.
You're not
When-
supposed to smell that.
when
You're
you
supposed
smell
to
it,
absorb it.
when you smell it through the house, it smells good. But like directly smelling, no, it's bad.
Okay. You wanna
Dilly
try this?
dilly.
Did we say hi to Brucey the Cruise?
Dilly dilly.
They just came in.
Welcome, Brucey the Cruise. The Cuz. The
It's
Cuz.
good. It is actually really good. It's got that little hint of cinnamon.
That sounds good with eggnog. Ooh.
It is really
No,
good.
it's not bad.
It is not bad at all. It might need more Fireball.
No, I think it's just right.
Now, does this say why you have to... Burr, it's cold outside. It must be winter and time to warm up the gluvine. This mulled wine has hints of vanilla, cinnamon, cloves, orange, and lemon peel. I can taste all that. With a touch of
Cold is a
sweetness.
big thing in mulled wine.
It is traditionally served warm and is ideal for the winter season. It says winter season on there. Yeah, it doesn't say season. It says winter season. SAISON.
We
Well, I understand size and doesn't matter. No, I'm sorry.
It's German.
But
Okay.
it's a good winter drink, actually.
Gary said, "I'm still waiting for you to pass us the bottle of the Grand Marnier." We are going to do some eggnog next week too,
Eva Marshall, welcome.
and we found this gingerbread. It's almost like Bailey's, but it's gingerbread, and we're going to mix it in with eggnog and to really enjoy that.
Innocence Abroad. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Warm up by dancing.
Welcome, Simba 2. And I have to check something here. What happened? What did I miss?
You do?
Yeah.
We have.
What?
I'm trying to find the chat. Here we go. So our friends here, and with Wanda, and sorry, Wanda, you know where my mind is today. We have you
Does
normally
she?
introduce our
Where's your mind at today?
dilly dilly segment, but she was joined this time by Innocence Abroad, who were so nice to give us a super chat, and this is them.
Hey guys, we're here at ChadCruisers in San Antonio, Texas.
Poor Bob. Cannot
love
hold his
that one.
liquor.
And they've just came back from an amazing European trip on riverboats, on ships, touring.
They
they went everywhere.
yeah,
in
they're
Europe.
big travelers.
So looking forward for their vlogs that are coming out on that. That's right, Bob. That clip never dies. But we owe you a dance. So, Greg, do we know which one we want to do? This one. He likes to get a little bit jiggy. So let's do this one here. Okay, ready?
Whoa!
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
We also had someone else joining us, Simba 2. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
I did say welcome, but welcome again.
Yes, welcome again. All right. So you guys, you've been traveling quite a bit, going back to cruising with everything going on. We have not sailed on a ship since February 2020. When we go back to sailing, it'll be 2 years.
What was that? 2020?
2020.
Are we Barbara Walters now? 2020.
It'll be 2 years before we go on a cruise, which is going to be this February. We're going to be on the Sky Princess.
Excuse me.
But
We cannot wait to get back on the ocean
yeah, so a couple of
Yeah,
questions.
and meet a bunch of
awesome.
friends. Yes.
One, how many cruises have you been on since we've been allowed to cruise again? 4.
Four.
And what have they
I
been?
think four, right? Four together?
Yeah,
5 then, right?
yeah, total.
Total? Has it been 5 or is it 4 for me?
I think it's 4 for you.
So it's Adventure, Mardi Gras. Yeah, it's 4 for me and 3 for Anthony. And the Breakaway, and then Horizon. So 4 for me. Yeah, and 3 for Anthony. I went on I was a guest on board with Sarah from ChadCruisers. So she had won a cruise and took me as her guest.
That is awesome. So, Larry, we live in Central California. So
I just answered him.
Oh.
That's what I was doing. I was listening and answering at the same time.
So we are from the airport in San Francisco, probably 3.5 hours from the San Francisco airport.
Yeah, I said 3 hours or so.
Yeah. So we're a little bit a ways from that, unfortunately. We're about 4 hours north of Los Angeles. So we're smack in the middle by Fresno, if you guys are familiar with that.
Depending how fast I drive, I keep it under 100 usually. So
I can't imagine you going racing, Gregory.
I sometimes don't even realize how fast I'm going because the car, it goes so smooth. I'm looking down. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to slow down. So
Greg is when it comes to actually, like, we went on the go-karts on the Bliss, And Greg is not competitive. I'm very competitive.
Oh, whatever.
And
Okay,
he's out there. He's like, they're going like for a Sunday drive.
So, to be fair, they gave me a cart that did not work. It went out on me, and I'm there stuck holding everybody up, and they had to get me another car. So don't even go there, mister.
You did allow us to get more laps around there, so that's true.
Yeah, you didn't care what problems I was having.
I was trying to get around you.
Well, Gregory.
Yeah, usually on those go-karts, I try to figure out where the wire is so I can pull it farther than the pedal usually allows.
Exactly. Welcome in, Traveling with Nick P. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, welcome.
Yes,
So I am a madman. That's right, Bob.
So you've gone on 3 different cruise lines. How different has it been with the new measures that have been going on for like the different cruise lines?
So it's changed really drastically throughout. So I think
Each one has been
Very
completely different
Very
as
different.
far as the restrictions and what they allowed and the testing even beforehand. Each one has been very, very, different.
Which one has been the most strictest getting on board? The
most
stuff you need to do. Yeah.
NCL
NCL by far.
was a
And
lot,
that was a
but
pain,
I
a
think,
literal pain.
much of that was due to Bermuda, but we had to have a PCR test prior, which is the long test. And then boarding, we had to have another PCR and an antigen. So, and the way that they did the PCR test going on was
They drew blood.
horrible.
Instead of just,
It was just horrible. It was how they and not every tester was like that, but the ones that we got were harsh. But and I do that test for I know how to do that test, and you don't have to be. Oh, it was anyway. We were a little traumatized from it.
They drew blood out of your nose?
It was terrible. He tried to get them to stop, and they wouldn't. She was
stop.
like, "Oh, it just was really a bad."
Ouch.
I said, "You've got blood." She says, "I still didn't have it in there long enough." I'm like, "No, you did."
Wow.
It was harsh. But that was the PCR test had to be because we were going into Bermuda, and Bermuda required that.
Even though we really didn't get much into Bermuda.
We only had 5 hours in Bermuda. We were
All
supposed
that
to
for
have
5 hours?
quite a lot.
Actually, it was a lot of fun on the ship.
It was a
We
great
had a really
cruise.
good time.
Great cruise.
Other than
Yeah.
that, NCL's okay.
And then the rest of the cruise, we did not have to be masked for the rest of the
Yeah,
time,
for the whole
except
time.
when we went off, into port. That was the only time we needed to wear masks. That entire time.
I think, one of the other cruises was the Royal Cruise.
The
They were
Adventure of the Seas, Royal
They were
Caribbean.
trying to figure it out.
First cruise back, out of
And they had no
Nassau.
idea what was going on. I think, to me, that was kind of a weird cruise, just simply because that ship was only at a third capacity.
I see Bill is here from MGM.
Oh, hey, Bill.
Saying hi.
Yeah. So,
Hi, guys.
it was just very strange to have so little people on such a big ship, and on the Adventure of the Seas.
But it was just so exciting
Yeah,
to
it
be the
was.
first cruise back.
It was fun.
Well, I'm sure
Even though somebody decided that he could skate or couldn't skate.
Yeah, I'm sure with a big ship like that and not a lot of passengers made it a lot more easier to maneuver, and you probably felt like you had more room, or did it seem like more of a ghost town to you, like you wished more people were?
It was like ghost town.
Yeah.
There were some times that it was really just, we're so used to cruising with lots of people on board. And so I think it felt different than, it just felt different because it was so empty. But I mean, some people would love that. I like having more of an excitement, more of that.
It brings
Energy.
it brings life and energy.
It was very
They were trying to keep
exciting.
everybody away from each other.
They were still trying to distance. It was they were trying to do all the right things, like have the groups just distance from each other, which was really hard to do in the pub. That was a challenging environment.
Yeah. The only other thing too, we had a lot of good time on NCL. There's just a couple of things about it, but other than that, it was really good.
Yeah, we enjoyed every one of the cruises. Carnival Mardi Gras had us wear masks the most. But they had just put the mask mandate into place on board just like a week before. Before that, they weren't having anybody wear masks, like as far as the passengers. But they kind of changed up the rules when there were some cases and just trying to everybody's trying to stay safe and keep cruising.
We had MGM Family Travel, who coincidentally, if you guys heard the alarm go off, that means it is time for our Spotlight channel. So they were so nice to provide me with the Spotlight channel and in my travels, because when I go places, I put the Spotlight channel in my bag along with the it's an SAS survival book in case something happens and I might need the thing. And of course, I didn't have it.
What's gonna happen, aliens?
No.
It's a Sharon at Sea survival.
No.
Yes, it is.
In case something happens, okay, well, the aliens are gonna come and attack us.
Exactly. So we have MGM Family Travel who introduces our Spotlight channel. So take it away, guys.
Hi, we're MGM Family Travel.
Derek and Greg, let us know who the Spotlight channel is this week.
Yay!
Our
That's
Spotlight
awesome.
channel is we've had Papa Mozo as our channel before.
Yep.
He's been going through a lot, and we think about the holiday times, being thankful for what we have, being around friends and family. I don't want to get choked up here.
Where everybody's blessed that he's here, and that he might not be able to remember everything, but I'm sure his family and friends are feeling blessed and happy that he's here and that he's getting the help that he needs, and hopefully he's getting better. So
yeah, we're friends on Facebook. He's going through a lot, so send him some love. He has 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome, but he has the kindest heart.
Yeah.
We've sent messages personally, not as much now since he's been having a lot of issues, but he's a great guy, so please check him out. Give him some love. Watch some of his videos. They're very inspirational, and he definitely would love all the love and support, so please do that. I also want to recognize some other people as I took it off there. Please, you guys, check out, I will tell you, people who do the Vlogmas, nothing but kudos to you, because it is very hard with everything going on.
No way we would be able to do that. Yeah.
Correct. So it's the music, sorry, is going to pop up again when I do this, because I forgot that I was going to do this. So you're going to see Papa Mozo here. So I would tell you, it takes kudos to Wanda. If you guys have not had a chance to watch her vlogs, she puts a lot of time and effort into it. She's showing you what's going on in San Antonio, what they do there
for the holidays.
Yeah, and kudos to anyone that just goes on live every day. So that's good enough, to do that. And some people do it simple. They do what they can. Wanda has made an effort to show you different things, different sides, drinks, you name it. She's done, I think, 15 videos so far. Please check her stuff out. She's awesome. So, Wanda, thank you for all the support you've given us. I just bow to you because I know we've talked a lot about you becoming, doing a channel where you didn't want to do it. To see where you're at now, and what you're
she's
doing.
having fun with it.
Yeah,
so.
I just love your style.
Thank you.
I love your thought
helping.
process. So kudos to you. You're amazing. And then we also want to honor the Beach Life. They are so very close. This is an older one, but they are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Honey is awesome. So please.
You said honey.
Honey is awesome. So please show him some love. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. He's a very nice guy, and we want to share the love for that. In addition, our friend Pete McDevitt, he's got a couple things going on this weekend. It's a Disney recognition show.
Marvel segment.
Yeah, so it's Eastern time is 6:30. We're West Coast, so it's showing like 3 on there. We were so honored to have us be a winner of a recognition on the last one.
Yes,
we
that
were
was awesome.
We won the Adventurous Awards, which we're very honored to do that.
Which goes with Explorers. We're very adventurous.
Correct. And then we are part of a huge YouTube celebration with Disney YouTubers and other ones. But it's the Epcot Candlelight Procession. This is coming on before that at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 o'clock West Coast. And so give them some love and support. We did offer something for this show, but there's going to be a lot of other YouTubers. But Pete is also an awesome gentleman who gives so much of his time for other YouTubers to help grow them. So please check that out. And then one last thing. I know we have a lot about what we have going on.
I just want to say welcome, Jim, Dilly. We're having some warm Dilly tonight.
You're good, because I'm trying to find out what I'm looking for.
No, I was just looking. I was looking at you to see what you were trying to do.
Apparently, I'm going to have to look for this in a different spot. Oh, here we go. Okay, sorry. So, if you guys have not seen it already, we are beginning our Disney Fantasy Cruise.
Yes, our last cruise
from 2020. It was pre-COVID.
Better late than never.
It was the cruise before, not before they shut everything down. But with everything at my work, we just didn't have time or the energy to really get something out. But
it was our cruise before it was our last cruise before they shut everything down for us. We couldn't go anywhere after that.
And this is a special cruise because it is a Star Wars Day at Sea. And coming out Friday, oops, that's not the one I wanted to show you. Coming out Friday is our Embarkation Day video, which people tend to watch the most. So we're not going to do a premiere on it. We are just going to release it on Friday. It's all ready to go. Just have to download it to YouTube. So this is going to be the start of that, and we're hoping to have all these released by the time we go on our next cruise, which is going to be on the Princess of February 5th, I believe.
Yes, we can't wait. We're smaller now.
There we go.
We can't wait for that. And welcome, Disney Nerd Herders.
Welcome. Charlie, I hope, if it's you, I hope you feel better, because they didn't go live tonight because they weren't feeling
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope you're feeling better. I've been working long hours, so when I just got off of work not too long ago, and Derek is just, he put together what he put together, and I'm just going along for the ride and adding my little parts, because there was no way that I could be part of that and try to work, so trying to just de-stress, and this really helps.
Anastasia.
Well, good job on getting your videos edited, you guys. That is amazing. I also am in the club of pre-pandemic cruise vlogs that I have to get out a whole series of one that I did with Oasis of the Seas, and I'm going to get it out.
It's very tough.
Yeah, it's not a race. You just put it out when you have the time. When you feel up to it. Everybody has a life. You put the time and effort into it, and everybody kind of edits differently. Yep. We all have jobs, and a life, and what were you saying?
Welcome in, Anastasia Dewar.
Welcome.
Dewar.
Hello from Florida. Ooh.
Yes. Jim, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And did we miss anyone else?
I feel bad because I just want to say, Jim, I'm so sorry for missing your show. I think it was 2 weeks in a row. I try to go on there and at least listen, but yesterday was so hectic that I couldn't even do that, and I looked at the time and it was already 5 o'clock. So we do apologize for missing your live show a couple times. It's just been very crazy in December for my job in particular.
Cynthia, welcome. Josh says, I still haven't finished my Virgin series. It's tough out there. And the one thing is, when I've been working on it, it brings back this is why we've done YouTube, is to have a category to catalog our adventures that we've done. And it brings back the memories. So like when Greg was watching it, because I'll edit it and then I'll have him, what do you think? Do I need to change anything?
I'm like, I don't remember that.
Yeah, and he said it was nice to
go back.
Look back and
Because I don't. I mean, I'm like, oh, we did this, okay.
Yeah, and our take on this. I mean,
to
there's
relive it. It's
Yeah.
fantastic, and bring everybody along with you on your adventure that you did. And there's tons that we get to relive, and we're like, I don't remember that part, but yes, we did.
And we want to show that adults do deserve to go on a Disney cruise. There are things for adults to do. So I don't know if all the way is going to be able to do that through the videos, but at least through the first one, I was able to do that. So.
And welcome, Candy Mom 15.
Yes, Cynthia, thank you.
It's just funny how people think that. Well, I know Disney is kind of pricey, but you get what you pay. You get what you pay for. So if you're looking to splurge and you want a magical fun time, you know, Disney is the way to go because their service is top notch. They go above and beyond for whatever you want. They try to get you. You know, when we went on one of the Disney cruises, we ended up liking Escargot. That was our first time having it. And then we went on the other ones, and we just told them at the first day, you know, we just asked, can we have escargot for like the whole trip? And so
because on Disney, you travel, your staff travels with you to go to the different main dining rooms.
Yeah, so they do that for you, and even if they have to go to another restaurant, they bring it, and you know, they just go out of their way. They're awesome. So.
Jim giving it to them. So sorry guys for that segue into other things. And also we did forget to say if you guys are creators.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
It looks like we have a lot of the same people in here, but if you are creators, please put that in the chat because we want to make sure you guys are getting represented, and someone who does not know you, check the other channels out and support them on it.
We're very much a supporting channel. Oh, who do you got there?
This is our inside outdoor cat. He's Nugget. He's really super sweet.
I have a couple other names for him.
Aww.
But he's a little ankle biter. So.
He's very cute.
My latest name for him is Catnip.
He's super laid back, though. I mean, like, he just, you know.
No, he's not laid back.
Well, he's playful.
Yeah.
I like how you just cradle him like a baby.
So, Larry said from Papa Mozo, just tell them thank you for all the prayers and thoughts. We are so grateful for all of our friends in this wonderful community. Thank you so much for reaching out to let him know that we love him and care for him so much. Thank you, Larry. I really appreciate that.
They have a cruise coming up soon.
Yes.
Did you guys want to talk a little bit about that?
Ooh, sure. We have a bucket list cruise coming up, and I can't believe it's coming up so fast.
What, 23 days?
It's the countdown is
Like
it's happening fast, and with
like within 3
Christmas, you
weeks.
know, Christmas goes by like that.
I think it's 24 days.
So yes,
Yeah.
cruise to Hawaii on January 8th. We are cruising to Hawaii from Long Beach.
8 sea days.
Yes.
Oh, we love sea days. We would love that.
8.
That's nice.
Well, all she had to tell me, we've got 8 sea days. We're going. That's it.
Yep, 24 days from today.
24
So
days.
in 23 days, we'll be down in Long Beach.
Yes.
Wow.
So very excited about it. And it's going to be, we keep doing all these firsts, and we're not necessarily trying to do the first. We've had this cruise booked since the pandemic had canceled our back-to-back in April of 2020. So then we booked this Hawaiian one. Actually, I think we booked the Hawaiian one when Naomi and I before Naomi and I were on Oasis. So this was January of 2020. We booked Hawaii. And that was before cruises were even getting canceled. And then we could apply our back-to-back, one of the back-to-back credits to this cruise. I don't know. There's so many cancellations in there.
Wow. I don't know how you keep track of it. You must have like a flow chart or something.
Oh, I do. I have a chart of which cruise goes to which cruise goes to which cruise because of all the cancellations. Yeah. Yes, it was hard.
It's like
But
Greg.
I know everybody else has been like that too.
Greg
You need to do that.
Greg was asking, Someone asked him where on the next cruise, what ports are they going, and he goes, "I don't know."
No, I said I know it's a Caribbean cruise, but I'm just like I can't think right now. I just know it's on the ocean, and
honestly, I don't know where we're going on this next cruise. I mean,
Well, but usually we usually up till the pandemic and how all the cancellations, I had everything really researched, and now I much more go with the flow of it because I don't know if it's going to actually happen or get canceled or rearranged or you got a jig when you were gonna jog. It's just you have to be very flexible with cruising nowadays, and that just helps you to be able to enjoy the experience. I think a lot better.
And one of the scary things is we're going on it's a group cruise with ChadCruisers. Mm-hmm. So they're hosting a group cruise. And they just got notice today
talk about
that they are suggesting or asking their Canadian not to travel
internationally because of the Omicron or whatever they call it variant.
So
Omicron.
Yeah.
So
I don't know where they came up with these names.
It's one of those things.
It was actually, I think it was based on one of the Transformers movies.
That's what I was thinking that too. Yes, that's a new one. Yep.
So yeah, you know we're all in it, but who knows what's going to happen down the line? We might have to be flexible to change the cruise.
Because Devo Sea wasn't that scary.
Oh, but I sure hope that they can get there. They have to make it. Oh, so hard. So
I agree,
hard.
Bob.
Yeah, and if it doesn't happen, then we'll have to do something in place of it. But for now, we are hoping.
We're talking about what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You know what? In the event that Hawaii decides to shut
really
down,
like open to cruise lines, like the big cruise lines. So there's little cruises that are starting up.
Yeah.
We're really hoping it will happen.
4-person boats, that type of stuff.
But this will be one of the bigger cruises to Hawaii to restart.
Am I missing a conversation?
It's because whenever you build a gingerbread house, it tends to collapse. So he's talking about a knife that Jim.
Yeah, you don't want to give Gregory a knife. I don't know what was that about.
I have no idea what they're talking about with me and a knife. I'm like, what? I am not that kind of person, people.
I can relate, but I didn't know what the context was.
Yeah, because we try to do. Well, Derek, he'll go, oh yeah, we're gonna build a gingerbread house for whatever holiday, and then we'll get it. He'll go, oh, go ahead and start it. I'll just talk. I'm like, really? Because he knows how frustrating it can be. It never turns out the way it does in the picture.
No.
I mean, you need.
Last year? Was it last year or the year before?
Yes.
You did the gingerbread house on your
So it's
line?
like fast food that they advertise.
And it was dilapidated.
Like
yes, it was dilapidated.
No resemblance. It's like, what do you mean this piece of paper looks like a smashed burger? That's somehow this big monster thing that they haven't.
Yep.
So have you made a gingerbread house this year?
No, I don't know. We have our Christmas show next week, and there's been no mention of a gingerbread house. So he'll be doing it this time.
Gregory, it's only fair that if you have to make that Derek needs to put together the windmill with all the little veins on it.
Oh,
yes.
Because those, you never get all of those veins on.
The one that breaks all the time. Yep.
Yes, exactly.
I know. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation does that. He barely hits it, and the whole thing falls apart.
Classic.
Gary was so nice to give us a PayPal
super chat.
We do owe him a dance.
We don't have a plug available for the disco lights, but we have Christmas lights.
All right, so let's do a dance for him. Let's do this one.
Sorry, you're in the head.
That bump around the script.
Gary, thank you so much. And he talked about that he met you and Sarah in St. Thomas.
He did not know. Sarah was in St. Thomas. Sarah and Bob just got back from another cruise. So I think that he. Oh, Q's Cruisers, my Sarah. So yeah, he must have met up with Sarah and Bob in St. Thomas. Yes.
We also had Sconset Cottage come in.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Sarah, Bob, thank you so much for joining us. We can't wait to go on a cruise with them. We're planning on going on one on, you know how things can change, on the non-group group cruise on the Celebration in 2023. Way in and down the line.
Yeah, I'm hoping by then things will be better.
When are we going to go on a cruise together?
I know.
We still have to do that.
Yes, yes, we need to do that. So
or Cancun or something.
We'll be talking, don't worry.
Yes, yes. What? Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, Wanda, there's no need to overnight any gingerbread anything, please, because it would just be a waste of money. Because
her gingerbread is really good, though.
Yeah, but she wants
gluten-free. Yeah,
she wants a complicated. Yeah, she wants complicated. There's no gluten in it. That thing's gonna fall apart. We saw gluten cookies and they turn into crumbs. You could have used it as bird seed.
Welcome cruising on the high seas. Good to see you on here. It's been well actually you were on a couple weeks ago I think, but good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us today. So what has been, since you've come back, what's been your favorite cruise? Yeah, we got about 8 minutes till the top of the hour. What's been your favorite cruise? Since you've come back, since the pandemic ended.
You can't ask that hard question.
I really did like Mardi Gras. I
don't know, though.
But I like all of them.
Adventure had this excitement of that
Adventure
first
was very
cruise
fun.
Back. Mardi Gras was huge and very exciting. That one
and
of
I
the
love
first
that back
sailings.
area, the what do they call it, the backyard?
And then my fancy cruise was fantastic. I mean, and the breakaway in a big group. They all were our favorite. Is that bad to say? I know it's kind of. We did not have one bad cruise. I think that Norwegian, the hoops we had to jump through because of Bermuda. Yeah. I think in retrospect, we might not have done that one again, but we had a great time. We had such a good time with the group.
I would say that the Norwegian cruise was probably the best from a group cruise perspective, because I mean, we had people on different ones of them. But
Adventure of the Seas was kind of like a group that wasn't really a group. It was like all these vloggers that spontaneously just all hopped on this first cruise back.
But it was a group.
It was very fun.
It was. But
Sharon and Jamie throw and the ship show, they throw a very good group cruise. It's a lot of fun. They did a really, really good job and they really try to connect with everybody in the group. So
we were supposed to be on.
I can't imagine doing that. How big of a group they have.
Yeah, we were supposed to be on the New Year's Eve cruise with them on the Radiance out of Long Beach, and
it didn't work out.
We just couldn't do it, unfortunately. But we would love to sail with them someday. So definitely.
Would you guys ever do your own group cruise?
We've
been asked
talking about it.
Yeah, we've been thinking about it.
We're trying to figure out kind of when and how that would work. I would love to talk more with Jamie and Sharon about it, just kind of how they plan events and how to make that, just so that it's fun. So I've considered it, but right now we're just kind of enjoying
There's a lot to consider with
on
that.
everybody else's.
Yeah, there's a lot to consider with that.
Awesome.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not opposed to it at this point.
What about you guys?
We tried once, and then I think that's when the whole COVID thing happened, and it just all fell through. So,
what was the question?
Wow. If we would ever do a group cruise, and the whole COVID thing happened, so that kind of just...
Our group cruise was in September 2020 on the Symphony of the Seas. And it was gone.
Yeah.
But I think
that was not going to happen.
Yeah, I think if we did that, we would just call it like a maybe a get together cruise.
Yeah,
or
we would
something, or a
definitely do it
hangout
different
cruise.
now than we did
Yeah.
then. We want people to relax on the cruise. We don't want people to like feel they have to be somewhere at a
But
certain time.
We want to do it when it's
Yeah.
not when there's not another major group cruise happening, because we didn't have a lot of people that were interested, because I think it was during the same time that another
lot
major
of big
cruise
cruises
was
were going
going
on.
on. So our timing will have to be better too.
Yeah, cruising on the high seas. We have not. I don't think we have yet, but we also haven't checked our PO box in about a week. So we definitely will. On next week's show, we're going to be opening up the cards and the gifts that we've received on that show. So we definitely will cover that.
Dylan
then.
Seaman,
Yeah,
welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
Dylan, hi.
So we got about 4 minutes on the top of the hour, you guys. You got the great ship show that comes on. That always put on an amazing show. On the Disney side, you have this and that. But I did want to ask you guys a few quick questions. First of all,
Is it a minute question round?
it's speed round. So, what do you look forward to most during the holidays?
Ooh, holidays. I think just being together. We have simplified a lot, so I
Yes.
think simplification is helps us to enjoy. At least that's how it's worked for us. But it's the simple delights. I think we can enjoy everything better by scaling it down just a little bit. Now maybe we have to get some decorations up.
You got the lights outside or working?
Which will be on your next show,
Yeah.
your next live show.
You
You'll have
guys
your tree up.
you have a really nice mantle. You could do a lot
We have
with
to
it.
get things up there.
So, what is some of your must-see movies during the holidays, Christmas?
Oh man,
That's my thing.
National Lampoon's
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation,
The Santa Claus,
definitely.
Die Hard has to be in there.
It's
Die
a
Hard
Wonderful
has to-
Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. Several variants of the Scrooge.
Yes,
And,
Christmas with the Cranks. Yeah, all the variants
That's a
of
good one.
Scrooge. Christmas
I
Carol.
like, and I just saw. I just got a really old one from like 1936. It was awesome.
Yeah,
It was a whole different view.
so
of-
many Christmas movies.
Yeah.
So many Christmas movies.
What's
we like
it-
Christmas movies.
What was the one called that you just got?
That was
Oh, the old Christmas Carol.
a Christmas Carol. It was just an older rendition of the Christmas
Oh
Carol.
yeah, I think we
Like
have
one
that
of the first
one.
ones when sound came out. Black
We
and
have,
white.
Oh.
the one we like is with Alistair Sims, I think his name
Yeah.
is. But I think
Yeah.
that was in
Yeah,
the
that's
40s.
a good one too.
That's
This
a
one was
40s one.
different because it went into the story in a
It was
different way.
black and white, right?
It was black and white, but it
Very
went into the
old.
story in a very different way than anybody else has really covered since.
Oh wow.
So it's kind of neat historic one, but yeah.
Welcome, Travel
Oh.
Adventures with Eric B.
Well, they already had
I was gonna
had
say-
part of this, but
Eggnog or hot,
hot cider,
Cider.
cider.
Yeah, probably eggnog. Although apple cider is something that's more of a fall thing. Growing up, we made our own apple cider. We pressed our own apple cider with a big press my dad had made.
Oh, wow.
So,
Oh.
A couple gallons of eggnog.
of apple cider. No, not eggnog.
Yes, of it.
Oh, but we made our own apple cider cider, as you will. I'm talking about cider, and you're talking about
All right. Favorite reindeer?
Oh, just probably
Rudolph.
probably Rudolph.
No, actually, I would.
Nixon, I think, is probably the troublemaker.
I like Comet too, actually.
Comet. Comet is my favorite.
And Prancer, actually, too.
Wanda says cruising. She said Die Hard is her Christmas. Oh, Dylan said that too.
There's a big debate if that's a Christmas movie or not, and I think
Of
Bruce
course.
Willis.
Oh, it is a Christmas. Ho,
I
ho,
think-
ho. The whole. I mean, it definitely is. It's got Santa Claus in it. It's got,
I thought Bruce Willis said it was not a Christmas movie, but he could have been joking. I don't know.
Brucey
three
the
of the Die Hard series are based around Christmas, but that first one was definitely Christmas simply because he included it.
I think that it's turned into a Christmas movie, whether or not it was intended to.
Exactly, yeah.
Turned into that.
So Brucey the Cuz says family, friends, and good eats. So definitely
Yes.
agree with that. We're at the top of the hour. We're going to turn it over to you guys. Final thoughts? Anything you'd like to say?
Final thoughts. Anything you'd like to say?
Final thoughts. Anything you'd like to say? Final thoughts. Anything you'd like to say? Final thoughts. Anything you'd like to say? Final thoughts. Anything you'd like to say? Final thoughts. Anything you'd like to say?
Well, we have been so blessed to have met so many amazing cruise family by doing all of this, and all during a pandemic, shut down from being able to travel. Oh, I think I'm frozen. Okay.
You're good.
But we just so much appreciate getting to know so many people in this community. Everybody is so unique, and let's keep cruising.
We had great conversations when we had dinner together. Love to do that again. Love to spend a week or two with you guys.
Absolutely.
Just absolutely. And for everybody who's here, phenomenal guys.
Yeah, these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
we
you.
miss
Good team. So good to see you again on the show.
Thank you.
Thank
And it's good
Thank you
having
so much for having us.
it's good having these guys on our show too, right here. I'm pointing to.
Oh,
Where are they?
Yeah, there's nobody here. But it's my imaginary friend. No,
Gregory, that's
these
so Derek.
these guys, because they're on this side, so I gotta point the opposite.
I know, that's exactly it. It's opposite. Your brain can't.
We love you
figure it
guys.
out.
We do.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
We
guys
love you
so
guys
much.
also.
thank you for taking the time out of your week to come and join our show. Really appreciate it.
Yes.
You guys mean a lot to us. You forever will be my chocolate tequila buddy.
Oh yes, you gave us plenty of it.
In Mexico, we're gonna get you some chocolate
Oh,
tequila.
yeah.
We still have a lot of it. We're nursing it, if you will.
We'll see if we can help make it so you don't have to do this.
Thank you. Dylan said he found us through Wanda, and Dylan is such a huge supporter of so many different channels on there because I see him
Yeah,
on so
Dylan
many
is
on there.
amazing.
What did you think of our drink? You never said.
It's
you
a
drank
little
it.
rich. I couldn't
Rich?
drink a lot of it. Yeah, it can be sickly.
You drank it all, didn't it? Almost.
Pretty much, but we have tons.
I
more.
liked it.
But with that, everyone,
man.
thank you so much. Be safe during
Right.
the holidays.
Yes.
Thank you
Merry
so
Christmas.
much for having us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Everybody have a nice Christmas. But we'll be back next week to have our
Merry
Christmas show.
Happy New Year.
And I'm Derek,
I'm Gregory.
and these are the amazing Nautical Nurse Nancy's, Nancy and Anthony.
Yes.
And if you forget her name, it's okay because I'm a little explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
We're just getting started. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year early.
maybe I should find the closing show thing before.
Oh boy, not
There we go.
again.
Have a great night, everyone.